Hi everyone, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. This is Praveen from Team Debru, and today's video is going to be about how to build a super profitable affiliate marketing blog part 5. Welcome to today's video on how to build a super profitable affiliate marketing blog part 5. So this video series I'm going to teach you a lot of stuff on how to build a super profitable affiliate marketing blog. I've already covered all this section over here: how to set up a WordPress blog, customize your WordPress blog, how to choose a converting offer, and today we are going to touch on how to write an awesome post, guys. So this is the whole idea of today's video. So let's dive into today's video, guys. As you can see, how to write an awesome post. So there is actually I break down this part because this part is actually a very important part as well. End of the day, it's all about how you write a post, right? You can't promote your post if you don't write good posts. You can't do anything, even though if you customize your blog so nicely, you did your blog like super good, you already set up your blog, you already customized your blog like damn professional and everything, and then you have super SEO skills, and then you are pro digital marketing and all this stuff is crap if you don't know how to write a good post, right? But it's not that hard to write a good post, guys. So this video, I break down this video into 5 simple steps that I'm going to show you right here. So I have break down this video into 5 simple steps that you can actually write an awesome blog post, guys. So these are the 5 simple steps, and these are the steps that we are going to take a look at in today's video. So the first one would be proper planning. I'm going to go into in depth into all of these 5 steps in a while. Let me just explain what are these 5 steps. So first one would be proper planning, second one would be superb title, third one would be writing, fourth one would be images and links, fifth one would be proofreading. So let's go into one by one of these steps, and I will literally explain to you how you can actually, just by following these 5 simple steps, you can actually write a simple post. You can write an awesome post. Sorry, guys. So let's go to the first one. The first one would be planning. So planning is very, let me just zoom this, guys. All right, planning is actually very important regardless of whatever things that you're doing. You're writing a blog, you're doing for example, you're a carpenter, you want to set up a table, you need to plan. You are a student, you want to study for your exam, you need to plan. You want to do anything, guys. You're a programmer, you want to program something, you have to plan. You have to plan every single thing, and planning is very important. Same goes to planning about your blog. So about writing a blog, I've already told you that you have to write your blog like consistently. So you need to have like a calendar where you actually already schedule, today you're going to write this blog, today you're going to write this blog, today you're going to write this blog. So you have everything pre-planned for you. So that's how important it is. But now we're going to talk about the post itself. I'm going to talk about one individual post that you're going to do and how important planning is. So the first thing when you want to do planning, when you want to plan to write a when you want to write a post, you have to do a planning on choosing the topic that you like to write. So this is the rule number 1, and if this rule is not applicable, then forget about writing a post, because everything else is screwed up. So the rule 1 is, if you itself don't like the topic that you're going to write about, others will definitely not like it as well. So this is like a very common rule, and if this rule is broken, if you broke this rule, then forget about writing a post. Because just put it in my let's say I'm a writer, then I'm planning a title, I'm just writing a title, I don't like that title. Do you think that audience of that particular who you are writing for, they're gonna like the topic if the writer itself don't like it? And also keep in mind that when you don't like something, the enthusiasm, I can't say the word, forget it, guys. You won't feel enlightened to write the post. So if you don't feel enlightened to write the post, you can actually see the mood, and mood really matters, guys. Trust me, personally, I've write a lot of blog posts, and mood really matter. If you have a bad mood today and you go sit in front of the computer and want to type the type of post, of course you can write a good post, but then when reading that post, your mood will be reflected in that post. It might sound a little bit cheeky or something like that, but then this is the fact. Your mood will be reflected on the post. If you don't trust me, go ahead, try to write a post when your mood is very bad, and see how the audience will react to it, and then try doing it when you have a very good mood and see how the audience will react to it. So definitely, if you don't like a topic, if you don't have a mood to write about that particular topic, others will not write that topic as well. So the second thing that you have to do is you have to outline what you're going to write. This is super important, guys. What I meant by outline is, before you write itself, I'm not telling that you need to write the points and everything. You need to actually write, okay, I'm going to write this section A, this section B is this, and then this, then this, then this, then this. That's it. That's outlining what is important and what you want to write. If you don't outline, for example, you don't outline anything and then you're just writing suddenly you'll be like, oh, what's next? Oh my god, what's next? Screwed up. You are stuck halfway, and this happens a lot for beginners who actually do not outline what they want to write, so they will be stuck halfway. So we don't want that to happen. So you need to have an outline of what you want to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a simple outline that I have actually made, which you can actually follow. First, you have to plan, and then you have to write. The next thing after you write, you have to edit. After you edit, you need to optimize it with SEO, optimize it with everything, and then at the end of the day, you have to conclude your post. So this is a very, very basic template that I will use. It's like just to keep in mind that, okay, I had this topic in my head, and then these are the templates that I'm going to follow. First, I'm going to plan the topic, and then I'm going to write about the topic, and then I'm going to edit the topic, make sure I put it here, there, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm going to optimize the topic. I'm going to put some SEOs, I'm going to put some image, links, all this stuff, and then I'm going to conclude that topic. I'm going to finish off the topic. So this is the one that I will personally follow. And talking about topic, the main thing is, what if you don't have any idea of what topic you want to do? Okay, you are a pro blogger who writes like daily, and then you run out of topic. You don't know what topic to write. Okay, don't get panicked if this happens. This might happen. It happened to me as well, so there's a high probability chance that it will happen to you as well. So what you got to do is, you can go and Google of the topics that you want to write, idea generators they called it. And personally, I like to use this one, portent.com tools, the title maker. This one over here, the portent content idea generator. It's pretty slick and pretty nice. For example, you can actually go ahead and press make money online. For example, when you press make money online, they will actually give you the topic, how make money online is bringing sexy back. If this sounds ridiculous, just go ahead and refresh. How make money online make me a better person. Looks nice, right? 19 reasons make money online is sweeter than Christmas morning. How Nostradamus predicted make money online, not really. So there will be a literally ideas for you to how to do it. Most of it does not make sense, but some of it do. Where make money online is headed in next 5 years. This is like super great topics, right? So these are the things that I usually use, because it's funny. It actually builds up my mood, as well as I feel very happy, and the title itself is actually good. I'm not asking you to just copy this whole thing just like that. Just modify it a little bit, and then but the content, you know, right, where make money online is headed in next 5 years. So you can actually put where online money making is going to be in 5 years, online money making in 2025, for example. You can do stuff like that, which is actually good. So these are the things that I personally use. And then the next thing you got to do is do your research and double check the facts. What this means is, even though you did your research, audience will hate you if you don't give them the right facts. This is super important, guys. Some people don't even do research, which is outrageous. When you have a topic, for example, you have a topic that you want to talk about, you want to write about, definitely you have to go and do a research about it. For example, if I'm going to make a video of something that I don't know, definitely I'm going to do research about this, right? But I'm not going to make a video that I don't know. I'm just giving you an example. So if you're going to make something, you're going to write something that you have no idea of, definitely you're going to make a research of it. Do your research properly, and make sure when you do your research, you will write down the facts, right? Make sure you double check the facts, make sure it's right, because your whole post will be ridiculed by people if they got to know that your facts are not right. So for example, you're writing a post, suddenly somebody say, hey buddy, that's not right, this does not happen in year 2019, it happened in year 2016, you're screwed. Everybody is going to see that comment and everybody is going to hate your post, guys. So make sure you double check your facts, which is very important. So from the 5 steps, we talked about the plan. Let's go to the next topic, superb title. Let's go to superb title. All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about the superb title. So whenever you do a title is very, very important. So there's no such thing as wrong and right, but when you're doing a title, I would highly recommend you to be specific on something. Try to be specific as much as possible, because unless you build up your authority in your niche, if you do a very, very common and very, very non-specific articles, it will not reach a lot of people. In SEO, you can't rank that high, but when you be specific, you can literally rank very, very, very high. And also this is very important as well, before and after. This is also like something that you can't say it's wrong, which is right, which is wrong, which is better. You can't say it depends. I've also used both of these methods. So you can either decide the title that you want to write before the article. So for example, you decide the title first and then you write the blog, you write the post based on the article, based on the title. Or you can actually write the post. You have an idea of a post first, and then you're going to write that particular post first. You're going to write everything regarding the post, and then you are going to name the title. You can do either of this. It actually depends on the situation. And personally, if you do question and case studies, there's a high chance that your blog will be driving crazy amount of traffic. For example, how I made $1,000 in last 3 years, my journey of making $1,000. For example, I'm just telling my journey of how to make $100 per day, how I make $100 per day, blah blah blah, how I make $100 per day listening music. All these kind of articles are killer verticals, guys. They really sell. They are very good. They can drive in a lot of traffic. A lot of people like this kind of articles. So keep in mind of these kind of things when you want to decide the title, and also keep in mind of the important content idea generator. It helps a lot. You can actually go to Google and type idea generators. So I think there will be a lot of stuff. Idea generators, I never used any of this. I personally use only this. So you can actually go Google and type for idea generators and look for other ideas as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the next section, which is the writing. This is probably, you'll be thinking, right, this is like one of the most hardest part of all. Actually, it's not. It's just about writing. What is writing? You got an idea in your head. You got an idea. You don't even have a topic. You just have an idea in your head, and you just go and write. But what is right and wrong when you're writing? What is, can I do this? Can I do that? No, there's no such thing as right and wrong when you're writing. It's just about writing. It's just about you unleashing everything that you have in your heart into your post. You have an idea how to make money $100 per day. You did your research, you have your content, everything. All now you have everything outlined. Everything is there for you. Next thing you gotta do is just go ahead and sit in front of your PC and start writing. That's it. Write. There's no wrong, there's no right when you're writing. It's actually, it might seem to be a little bit, when I say this, it might seem to be a little bit cheesy, but this is the way it is, guys. There's no right or wrong. Just keep writing, and then once you have write everything, you can actually, after you write everything, just keep writing. Once you're done, you can actually go ahead and read, and then at that point of time you can actually go and chip in some words here, or you can chip off some words. You're gonna remove this whole sentence, you're gonna chip some sentence in, and you can do that after you finish writing. But when you write, just sit down and write, and keep in mind there is no right or wrong. And this is something very important over here. Some people might be thinking, I don't want to write, is there any shortcuts? Sorry to say to you guys, there is no shortcuts. When you first start writing, it might even take up to 1 week for you to actually finish one particular post. But then when you keep doing it, keep practicing, you can actually get a super awesome post done just in matter of hours, guys. Sometimes in less than an hour you can finish one awesome post. It's all about practicing. It applies to all the stuff. When I first start recording video in YouTube, I will be like, record, then I cancel, then I record, I cancel, I record, I cancel. I keep doing it like crazy amount. But now I can actually go on the flow and talk to you. Of course I make mistakes here and there, but then I can go on the flow and talk to you. It's all about practicing. That's what you need to do with writing as well. Practice, practice, practice. There is no shortcuts for you. Sorry to say, no shortcuts. There are other tools like Grammarly which you can use when you're writing. It will actually correct everything for you. You can do all the stuff, but there's no shortcut, guys. Sorry to say, keep writing, writing, and writing. That's it. So the next one we're gonna cover about is image and links. This is actually quite important because some people might just write an whole article like full of words and everything, and they think that, oh, this is an awesome article. Trust me, guys, when somebody actually read your article, they see everything is just in words. Somebody might just close your article and they go to somewhere else, something like a Reddit or something like Quora, where they can actually see more good amount of content just by writing. But keep in mind of this. Just imagine the situation. You're writing an article, suddenly you slide in an image of a GIF or a hilarious image. Suddenly people are writing, people are reading something serious, blah 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 blah. Suddenly they see the image, they say, oh, damn, that's funny, man. You actually interacted with that audience, and that is the main purpose of writing a post or doing anything, interacting with your audience. So to interact with your audience, you have to slide in the image between the text. When you slide in the image between text, first thing is it will break the text and make your post look more appealing. Imagine just looking at a post with just full of words, 1,000, 3,000 words, just like that, and you're just scrolling, sad, right? But imagine with a post, there's like post and pictures, post pictures, post pictures, post pictures. It will look kind of nice. It will look more appealing to the eye itself. And imagine if you actually put a funny image or a GIF in the middle. Just like I told you, suddenly you're reading and something funny comes in and you'll be laughing, right? And that is how you actually interact. You get the audience engaged with your post. This is very important. And also regarding the affiliate links, since we are talking about building an affiliate marketing blog, affiliate links is very important, right? So many people, they actually put their link in the post itself. I don't like this method. I'm not saying it's wrong. There's, like I told you, there's no such thing as right and wrong when it comes to writing. It's all about how you do it. So personally, what I would like to do is I will integrate, I slide in images in between the posts, and then I will integrate my affiliate link inside the image itself. You can do that. Maybe one day I will show you how to do that. You can integrate the link inside the image itself. When you integrate and then you just hover over the image, you can actually see like a link, and then when you press that image, it will straight away lead you to an affiliate offer. So that is how I like to do it. I don't like to include affiliate images, affiliate links. I actually include the affiliate link inside the image itself, which makes life much more easier. People do not see the affiliate link there, so it makes your eyes move, it makes things look much more neat. So the last one we're going to talk about is proofreading, guys. Proofreading is very, very important. Some people just write their post and then when they finish with everything, they're like, okay, I'm done, good job, finish. No, it's wrong. there is a high chance, like I told you, when you're writing just now, when I explained you to about regarding writing, when you write, all you got to do is just go ahead and keep writing. So you're actually pouring in your feeling, you're pouring in all your ideas, all your contents, all your emotion into that particular post. There is a high chance there will be a lot of errors. Don't worry about that. And that is why you need to actually proofread. And how I do my proofreading is, firstly, I would not read my post inside my heart. I will not like this. I won't do that. I'll be like, hi, my name is Praveen, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, digital marketing, how to make money online, $100 per day, blah 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 blah. I'll be keep reading stuff a lot. So this is like some kind of research done by some kind of university. I don't know about the I don't know about the depths and the details of it. But they made a research. If you actually read aloud, you can actually see whether that sentence is wrong grammarly, or is there any pronunciation, punctuation fault. All this can be identified if you actually read your post aloud, guys. It works, trust me. You can actually go ahead and test it for yourself. It works, because a lot of pro blogger, they actually do this. So it works for them, it works for me. So why don't you just try it out? And then the next thing is, once you have actually read it all loud and everything, don't just publish your post yet. Call your wife, call your friend, just copy paste that article and send to your friend and ask him, hey, but go ahead, read this, see whether you can identify any mistake or not. You know, actually, the more you do this, actually, I'm not recommending you to do this like ask 10 people to proofread, which is actually very good, but you'll be wasting your time like crazy. I will not recommend that. So if you ask 1 people to proofread your article, that's good enough. But then every time try to change that person. If you have a lot of friends, shuffle among them. First, maybe one day you ask Calvin to do it, maybe next day you ask Jonathan to do it. You shuffle among them, then next day you ask your wife to do it, because first thing is, you don't want to make them look like, you don't want to make it look like you're giving them a lot of work, first thing. Second thing is, every time somebody else proofread, there's a high probability that he might find a mistake that the person previously did not find. That's why you have to ask other people to read your post, proofread your post first of all. If you already read your post out loud, right? Then why are you asking somebody to proofread? Because there will be a high chance that you did not see a mistake, and the person who is proofreading it, and he saw that mistake. And this applies if you actually send again to somebody else to proofread again, he might find something that both of y'all didn't find. So it works like that. So definitely give somebody else to proofread. And this is the final and the most important point of all, guys. Digest the fact that your post is not going to be perfect. This is something that you should always keep in mind. There's no such thing as perfect post. So you have to digest this fact that your post is definitely not going to be perfect. You're going to screw up somewhere, you're going to do something wrong, but try to minimize that wrong. Try to minimize that error. That's all you can do. You can actually mitigate the error very less, but you cannot remove that error. You cannot make your post perfect, because like I told you, unless you're Brian Dean or you're Neil Patel, there's a very low chance that if you post like twice monthly, your post or your blog is going to get viral. There's a lot of traffic is going to be driven into your blog. There's a very, very low chance of that. So unless you have a name with your authority, you have to post very, very regularly. For example, if you're posting like 4 articles per like let's say 1 article per day, guys. So you're posting 1 article per day. You're gonna do proofreading. You're gonna send your proofread to 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. You're gonna read a lot. Then you're gonna arrange this. You're gonna modify that. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna keep modifying the post. You think that you're gonna make that post perfect, but you're not gonna make that post perfect anyways. You're just going to keep modifying it and keep screwing up, keep making problems. So don't do that. Keep in your head, digest the fact that your post is not going to be perfect. All you got to do is reduce the error, minimize the error, and even if you make spelling error, grammar error, trust me, nobody cares, guys. So trust me, they only want to see the idea behind your content. That is important. They're not going to check, oh, this guy screwed up in his grammar. Maybe out of 100%, 2% is going to do that, but then not all of them is going to do that. So keep that in mind, and this is the most important point, guys. I think this is the most important part of the whole video. Digest the fact that your post is not going to be perfect. If you digest that fact, definitely you'll be writing an awesome post inside your blog in no time. I think I've covered what I wanted to cover in today's video. I don't know whether this video is long or not. I really hope that I did not drag you down and this video was super beneficial for you and you gained something from today's video. As well as on top of it, the most important point is I really hope that you enjoy today's video.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dijs University. Dijs University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dijs University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.